Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get basically 100 million food in about 10 minutes or less. So this is actually pretty straightforward. I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys some tips and stuff like that. It's basically going to help you guys out and basically get 100 million food in less than 10 minutes. For those of you guys that want to take a faster route, well, this video is for you. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go on and get started. Alright, so here is what you really need to do. Have some gems first of all. Have some gold. You don't really need any food, of course, because that's what you're trying to get. Now what I'm going to do real quick is the 6 million 6.8 million that I have, I'm going to go ahead and quickly spend it, maybe on relic or something like that. I feel like relic is going to take a lot of it, so we're going to have to find an obsidian only owned, and whatever obsidian I want to spend it on. For example, about a melter, let's just say I want to max this out. So it's level, oh my gosh, it's going to take 24 million. That's a lot. That's not how much we have. I think this should be good, right? 6.5, 6.8. Let's autofill right here. Remove some of this and basically bring it down to, I don't know how much, but like maybe like 600,000 I think I have, or something like that. Somewhere around there I have left. I know it's under a million. Is this good? No, we only have 200k. 200k. Can we bring it down to 200k? Oh yes, we can. Okay, so sweet. So let's just say that right now I have 0 food, 39,000. Let's just say it's 0 food, right? We're gonna get 100 million food in today's video, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. Make sure to have some gold first of all. Gold, gems, that's what you need if you want to speed up the process. But if you don't want to speed up the process, you don't really need any gems. You need 0 gems. All right, but this video I just wanted to show you guys how to get to that, but of course we're gonna have to spend some gems. So here I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. Make sure you have 3 stars here, of course. Make sure you have this unlocked, you have all the puzzles done, and once you have access to this, make sure you have the 3 stars. And so here's what we're gonna do. Currently we're starting off with 12,700 gems. Keep that in mind. I'm just glad it's at that number. All right, so here's what I want to do. There's about how many farms? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, I think about 14 farms or something. So basically one farm gives me 400,000 food. Now this actually helps out a lot. Make sure you have Legends Pass, but if you don't, it's okay. It's just that you're not going to get as many food as I am. So the Legends Pass basically doubles the food. Okay, so for example right now, just with a 3-star guardian from the food temple, I'll be able to get like 200,000 max, but with the help of the Legends Pass I get 400,000 in total, which is really sweet. I mean, think about it, right? Normally it only gives you 100,000 without any boosts from the temple or the Legends Pass, but here I'm getting 400,000. So 200,000 right there, another 200,000 on top, basically 400,000 in total just from a single farm. And we have again about 14 farms if I'm not mistaken. Let me just count it again because I feel like I lost, track. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Yeah, we have 14 in total, 14 farms in here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and collect all these farms, and as you can see, all these 14 farms give me basically 5 million food right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to of course repeat it all. Now you don't really need these other ones necessarily, unless of course you don't want to spend any gems. But if you are trying to speed it up, all you have to do is literally just speed up like this. Take it, that's about 400,000. So we just spent 1 of our gem. Here goes 2 of our gem, and you can see we're already at 6 million. So you just want to continue doing this over and over again like this, 1 gem every time. Now you're like, why would you spend gems when you could just do it for free? Now again, this is just like a tutorial for you guys, me getting to 100 million food in 1 video or something like that. I just wanted to show you guys because I mean, first of all, I don't like to clickbait you guys, you know what I mean? And on top of that, I'm trying to speed this up for the purpose of this video. Now, of course, you can take your time if you want to, but me, I don't really like taking my time. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up because, first of all, again, it's for the tutorial, and also because I have a lot of gems. I have access to lots of gems. And right now, look at that, I still have 12,683 gems, and I'm sitting at 12 million food already. Now, keep in mind, I started off with 12,700 gems, basically 12,700, and we're already about 14 million, yeah, 15 million basically, around somewhere there. So we're getting pretty close. I mean, we're not there like just yet, but again, keep in mind, like, this is probably going to take us about maybe 200-300 gems max. How much you guys want to bet? 200-300 gems. All right, somewhere around there. It's going to take us somewhere around there, you know what I mean? It's going to cost us somewhat that amount, you know what I mean? So all you have to do is literally just do this, you know what I mean? It's really easy. Now you don't really need the other farms, by the way. I just wanted to collect them because, I mean, why not? I mean, it helps out a lot, and it saves me some gems in the beginning, but it saves me like 14 gems in total, or 13 gems. But yeah, make sure you have it all ready, and then once you collect all of them, that's when you can basically only use one farm and basically just do your thing like this, and you should get all the way up there. So right now we're at 21 million. Now in case you're wondering what happened to all my food, right, I had like 2 billion. Now for those of you that actually didn't watch my glorious video on me getting first spot in Food Spurt, make sure you check that out first of all, because I got first place. Yeah, I got first place in Food Spurt. I went ahead and shared some tips with you guys, how I got there and how much food I spent, this and that. Just a quick spoiler alert, 2 billion, or not 2 billion, 1 billion food spent in there. So that was basically like technically all my food that I had, and it all went towards that challenge. So I'm just trying to regain some of that food, you know what I mean, because recently I also spent quite a lot on the relic, leveling up my relics here and there. Although that actually hurt my food quite a lot. I actually only had like 200,000 food left, somewhere around there, during the relic experience, and it was pretty bad. You know, I was speeding this up a little bit, got up to like 15 million, and then that 15 million just went away like that for the relics, you know, just to level up my obsidians. So yeah, it takes a lot of freaking gems. Now here's the thing, guys, we're sitting at 30 million. So 30 million, we only spent about 50, 60 gems, somewhere around there, 60 gems so far, right? Am I right? I think so. 60, 70, 80, no, 70 gems, about 70 gems, somewhere around there. I spent that much, right? And I only got about 30 million. Now 30 million is actually quite a lot if you think about it. Seriously, for 70 gems, I mean, come on, think about that. Now normally, right, if you try to buy food from the shop, this just proves that this right here is a scam. They should really just get rid of this, because here for the 80 gems, you only get 70,000 food only for the 80 gems. Now all you have to do is just have the gold, and once you have the gold, all you have to do is, I guess, have the gems as well, unless you can wait and you're not impatient like me, you know what I mean? By the way, I forgot to mention, make sure you're growing the last one, which is the Black Lotus Root. So you do need the level 3 farm for this. All right, I hope you guys do have the level 3 food farm. I mean, it literally just shows, you can literally see it. If it was a small farm, it'll show, even the medium one, you know what I mean? Or when I tapped on here, you could have just seen the upgrade option, which isn't even like showing here, so it's not even available. So, you know, that's not even an option. But yeah, right now we're sitting at about 36 million, basically 37 right there, and we've only spent that much. Yeah, we spent about 80 gems. Only 80 gems, guys. 80 gems for 38 million food. That's good. That's actually not that bad. Again, we compared it to the shop food, and you only get about 70,000 food, and that is way too good. It's just way too good right now. We're doing very well. It's 40 million food already. Wow. Yeah, so I'm expecting about maybe 300 gems, because if we do the math, right, let's just say for all the farm, right, it doesn't matter, we don't have to count all the farm, just one farm, right? One farm gives us 400,000 food. Now if you go ahead and multiply that by, let's just say 100 gems, right, you multiply that by 100, it should be about 40 million. So it gives you 40 million food for 100 gems. All right, and if you go ahead and, you know, multiply by 2, it will be 80 million, and multiply by 3, it should be about 100 million-ish, or somewhere around there. So it should, well, no, not 100 gems. What am I saying? 100 gems is giving you 40 million. Now, another 100 would be about 80 million in total. So 200 gems for 80 million food. That's not that bad. It's really not. And you can go ahead and do it again. It should be about 100 million for about 300 gems. So it's not a bad deal at all. And if you basically, let me see. If you go ahead and do the math here, for about 300 gems, this is off discount. For 300 gems, $20. $20 equals to about 100 million food. So that sounds like a good deal to me. I mean, if you, of course, don't have the gems, you might as well go ahead and do it and speed this up like this. Now, of course, the most important part here is having the gold. The gold, you gotta have it. You know what I mean? You can't do it with only, like, let's say 5 million gold, because technically it only costs 5 million for every single one of these food farms. Right now I'm spending 5 million gold on every single one of these. As you guys can see, 5 million every time I'm doing this. It takes away 5 million from the gold that I have, but it's okay because the number barely changes. I still have about 32 billion. The number barely changes, which is really sweet. So this is what I mentioned this in the past of my food farm videos. I told you guys over and over again, and I've mentioned this in streams as well. Make sure you get your food or your gold, right? Make sure you work on that first. Have at least a billion or two, maybe more, and then you can go ahead and start working on your food farm, because you need a lot of gold in order to make a lot of food, and this is the best way to actually do it. Now if I wasn't at level 150 right now, I would be leveling up like crazy right now. Well, not leveling up like crazy, but I'd be, let's say, at around level 152-ish, maybe more right now. Yeah, because I mean, it gives us a lot of experience here. 2.5 million experience per farm that we're doing right now, and we've done it over, I don't know, 70 times so far, 80 times, actually more than that. Yeah, over 100 times actually. I think I've done this so far. So right now I'm only about 40 million more away from hitting 100 million, which is the goal for this video. And hey, we're gonna do it. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it. Let's do it. The challenge, the food spurt, it gave me about, what was it, 300 gems, I think. So that 300 gems, I'm taking it back and spending it in here. You know what I mean? Just gonna slam it in here. Give me my food back. Give me 100 million. It's like 10% of what I spent overall. You know what I mean? Because I spent over 1 billion or 1 billion in total. So yeah, we're at 66 million right now. Almost 67 here. Every single one of these are giving me 400,000. Wow. Dude, what am I doing with my life, honestly? Why am I just doing this? You know what I mean? I could be going outside right now, maybe playing soccer, enjoying life, but instead I'm just clicking buttons here, you know what I mean, over and over and over again. Alright, let me not put it that way. Oh man, 72 million, guys. We're halfway there, somewhere around there. I mean, look, we've only spent about 200 gems so far. I was right with my math. I actually was. Look. Oh, dude. Yeah, I was actually right. Of course I was right. I have a high GPA. Not in math though, just overall, you know. But math, I struggle sometimes. You know what I mean? That's like my least favorite subject. What's your least favorite subject? Let me know in the comments, by the way. For me, it's got to be math. I don't really enjoy it that much. It's just really, really bad. Like it's not terrible, but like that's just my weakest subject. All right, at the moment. So 80 million right now, we just reached it, guys, and we've only spent about 200-ish gems, so that's pretty good if you ask me. You know what I mean? That is pretty good. Now it would be about 12,400 something right now, but keep in mind we started off with about 6 million straight away because we collected all the food farms all at once. Now if I didn't do that and I primarily focused on just one food farm instead of collecting all that right now, let's say they were ready right now and I didn't collect them, you know what I mean, all these food farms, and I just kept on focusing on one of them, then I would be a bit behind in terms of food, and also gems would be basically spent more, if that makes sense. I'd be like maybe 13 gems down, 14 gems down, somewhere around there, because I have about 14 food farms here, you know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Now we are at 32 billion now. 32 billion gold. That's pretty sweet. Hey, we're almost there. Look at that. We're almost at 90 million, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. You know, when I first thought about recording this video, I was like, I have to maybe speed up some of these parts, you know what I mean? Maybe like add a time lapse or something like that. But it's crazy how much energy I have, and I'm just talking through all of this. It's crazy, right? Now, if you're following along, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button, you know what I mean? Go ahead and smash the like button. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but hey, I hope it was worth it, you know what I mean? For those of you guys that are watching, I hope you learned something new, and I hope that actually helped you guys out. Now, look at that. Basically, it cost me about 300-ish gems, somewhere around there. That's crazy. Oh! Alright, I accidentally went ahead and watched a Monster Red ad, which I didn't mean to, it just got in the way. I was expecting that, actually, expecting it to happen anytime soon, and it actually did. So anyways, we're at 98 million, ladies and gentlemen. We are making our way up right now to 100 million. And I told you guys, all you need is about 300-ish gems, and you need the gold for it. And as you see, we are at 100 million food, just like that. So here is the thing. Let me go ahead and actually pull up the calculator here. All right. So I have about 12,465 gems remaining, right? And like in the beginning, initially we started with basically 12,700. Now if we go ahead and subtract that from what we have right now, 12,465. 235 gems spent altogether. Now we want to add 15 on top of that, because remember, we started off with collecting all the food farms, which didn't cost us any gems. I guess we don't really have to count that, but if you want to, just in case, that'll be 15 in total, because remember, 14 food farms here, and then on top of that, I also sped up once on accident. I sped up one of the food farms, so speeding that up, you know, I didn't have to spend one gem. So basically, if we go ahead and do that, 250 gems in total, it would have been basically to get to 100 million food, but we only spent 235. So you could take this route that I did, or you can take this route, and it'll basically just be, you know, costing you 250 in total. So 250 gems for 100 million food if we went with that route too. That's still not a bad deal if you think about it, because again, in food farm here, this is a scam. You shouldn't ever spend gems on food. This is just bad. No one should be spending gems. Like 150 gems for only 140,000 food. I could get 140,000 food for only one gem, basically, using a food farm. You know what I mean? I actually get double the amount if you think about it, because it gives me 400,000 in total. You know what I mean? And on top of that, again, if you want to take the route where you just speed up things, and this only took me, what, like 8 minutes, 10 minutes? Basically, in about 10 minutes, you can get yourself 100 million food, and that's how you do it, basically, guys. And it's only going to cost you, if there's no discount, $20, and with discount it's going to be like, what, $13 or somewhere around there. Pretty sure it's $13.99. Now you could take this route as well, or you can make it even cheaper. Purchase the Legends Pass, let's say, or you have the Legends Pass already, right? Of course, I'm assuming, because of course this right here gives you double the resources for food. So that main resource boost, you know, you can get about 300 gems in here if you do all your challenges and stuff like that. Although some of these gems I still need to collect, like, you know what I mean? Look at this. I don't really collect my rewards anymore, you know what I mean, from like Legends Passes. The only things I really collect are the talents, because I be like using those in, you know, wars and stuff like that. Also cells I collect for the monster just to rank it up a little more. And I think that's about it. Unless I really need something really badly, I don't really collect it. Seriously, like, look at all these gems laying around. So anyways, guys, there it is, 235 gems. Let me just make sure to check. Yeah, 235 gems, or you can say 250 gems for 100 million food. And that was less than 10 minutes. So that's how you do it, guys. I hope you learned something new in today's video, and I hope you really enjoyed it. If you guys want more videos like this in the near future, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.